Good morning, friends. This is Dave from Advanced Camping in Milwaukee, and it is Vandemonium here. We've got a wide selection of vans from Pleasureway, Winnebago, and Road Trek. And today I'm going to show you this Pleasureway Tofino. Now, this is kind of a flashback to the old VW Westphalia days, and really popular size van with a pop top. Great, easy to park and drive. It's a mid-profile van, so it's not as high as some of them on the market, and yet you still have full standing height at the kitchen when the top is up. So this is just under 18 feet long, and it's on the ProMaster chassis. It is the updated chassis. This is a 2023 upfit on a 2022 Ram ProMaster. So you've got the 9-speed transmission, you've got the front-wheel drive and V6 power, 280 horsepower engine, and a little bit better mileage with that new 9-speed transmission. On the outside here, you're going to have some hookups. So you've got a little hookup center, or they call it utility center. This is where your propane will turn on, where you can hook up your power cord, where your city water connection is right under there. Nicely painted to match. Next to that is the Truma Vario heat exhaust, and you've got your gasoline fill right here, and all of that, really clean looking. They put your fresh water tank fill up here, again painted to match, and then all of your tanks are actually inside of the van. So there's a gray tank and a fresh tank inside that will be heated with your internal furnace. So that gives you a little ability to extend your season into some sub-freezing temperatures. So that's a nice feature as well. Your gray tank discharge right down here just uses a regular sewer discharge hose. Again, since it's gray water, that'd be soapy water from the dishes or, that washing your hands. So not terribly dirty water like a traditional RV would have. You'll notice the pop top has the optional roof rack, so you can bring along some kayaks, a canoe. If you do skiing, you can get a little ski pod. Those can move front and back on the roof, so if you want to bring them closer together or keep them spread apart like they are right now, or you can remove them all together if you want a little bit lower overall height to get in and out of certain doorways. Also on the roof, you're going to have max solar, which on this coach is 200 watts. I'll take you right up there. So you've got 200 watts of solar. You also have 200 amps of lithium batteries, and that gives you really a great off-the-grid capability for a small van camper like this. Opening up these back doors, you've got a nice little spot to hang your power cord. This compartment here is for your sewer hose. And again, it can be inside because that water is not really that dirty. From the gray water, it's relatively clean. You've got a little ladder here, and this can be used, it telescopes up. You can use it to get into the loft inside, or if you're loading your cargo on the outside, you can lean it against the van and help to load your kayak or your canoe. You've also got a shade kit. So this shade kit is here. That'll cover up the front windows, windshield, and driver and passenger windows. And then you've got some stuff areas. So you can put your gear in these heavy duty racks, the netting racks that they've got in the back. This is also where you're going to find your table post, as it has a freestanding table that can be moved. We'll look at that. It can be moved from the front seats that turn around or this back sofa area. There's a convenient little sprayer port back here. You can hook this hose up, wash the dog off, rinse your feet off after going to the beach, those sorts of things. Really convenient to have that back here. Now this bed system actually turns into a really nice size bed for an 18-foot van. So that support pole just goes in there. And then the third cushion is right up here, and I'll show you that in a minute. We'll just pop that bed down and kind of simulate what the bed size would be. I'm also going to point out while we're back here, it has a roll-off screen. So this will roll down. You can actually pivot these doors around, have the van wide open, back it up to, the ocean, have a wonderful breeze coming in without any bugs. So that's a really great feature that Pleasureway includes as well. There's another one of those screens on the side sliding door. So whichever one you choose, you can put down or put them both down. You also have a little magnetic entryway at this area, so you can have the screen down. You don't have to zip and unzip every time you want to get in and out. It's a really nice look on this van. This is the silver. I think it's cooler. It's a little more practical. They of course have the granite, and they also have a red color, a deep cherry red. So they have 3 options for the colors. Silver stays a little cleaner and is a little bit cooler, if you're in the desert sun. Up top, you'll see they do have some vent openings that are screened on 3 of the sides. You can open them up, get daylight, get some extra breeze in there. Very handy. And then down here is where your propane will fill. They kind of tuck these up above the running board. And you've got a hookup for a grill or external accessory. So if you want to bring a grill along, you don't have to bring a separate propane cylinder. As we look in, for just under 18 feet, this has a ton of floor space. Gives you a very open feel. It's not crowded. And it also has, a good amount of practical space. So it's got a 12-volt refrigerator, and it's a small fridge, but does have a freezer, or you can remove the freezer and have it be all just fridge space. And then you've got a couple of cabinets. Up on the counter, you've got an induction stove. That will run off the battery power, actually, using the pure sine inverter. It has a 2,000 watt inverter. It's got a little sink, stainless steel. Some nice prep area. And then just like all of the Pleasureway products, it has this spider control screen. These are really very nice, makes using this coach easy, intuitive. It's all of the lighting is right here, your heating, your battery situation or state of charge. What I like too is it gives you, based on your consumption, it'll tell you how much time you have remaining. So currently with the lighting on, it's drawing 2 amps and it's got 3 days, 19 hours remaining at this current level. So I think that's really useful information, much better than most companies give you. In addition, down here, you've got your fresh gray and LP conditions of the tank, your water pump, and you've got your solar control built right into this panel. All very usable, all very intuitive. It doesn't take hours of learning in the manual and teaching time to figure out how to use this coach, which is great. Up front, again, this is the new Ram chassis, so you've got updated safety features in addition to that 9-speed transmission. You're also going to have adaptive cruise control that not all of these are coming with, but this one does have. So that's a nice feature. You've got collision avoidance and automatic emergency braking that are now part of this. And you'll have, of course, blind spot monitoring and some other new safety features. Up front here, you can spin both of these seats and kind of have a conversation or have 2 different living spaces. If somebody's working from the road or someone wants to lounge, the other person can read in this chair. Really, really nice setup. And behind here is where your tabletop stores. So you put the tabletop in this little tripod. You can set it on the floor, move it back and forth, making it easy to get in and out of the seating areas. Or you could take it outside if you're having a picnic, and it could be an extra table. Really well thought out. Up top in the loft, you'll find sleeping for 1 to 2, depending on the size people and the comfort level. Easy to get up. You know, this is a really solid countertop. My kids will just simply jump up on here and jump in here. They won't even use the ladder, but it does in fact come with a ladder. And putting it up and down is very easy. It's manual. You just simply pull on these cords. It will come right down. There's a couple of latches and a middle seat belt, and you are ready to roll. So literally, you know, 1 to 2 minutes, you can have the top up and down and on your way. In the back here, to set this bed up, this just folds down, and you'll see that's part of the bed. Then up top here is the additional cushion. This cushion will just slide right out. And forgive me, I'm trying to do this with one hand, but this will slide out, sit on those back supports, and you will have a full-size north to south bed in an 18-foot camper. So that's really great. You don't have to crawl over another person if you need to get out in the middle of the night. And it's a very comfortable sleeping length. All of this is coupled with Pleasureway's legendary quality. They offer a 5-year freedom warranty, which is on the upfit of the van. It's a limited warranty, but it is better than most, if not all, of the other van manufacturers. So thank you for watching Advanced Camping and RV's virtual tour of this 2023 Pleasureway Tofino. If you have questions on this van or others, please visit advancedcamping.com or give us a call today.